Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about this amazing super hair growth herbal oil that I want to share with you all. This oil has been so helpful to me in a short period of time and I've seen a lot of growth. That's why I want to share with you all. So watch till the end and see how I came up with this amazing oil you can also use. So for this recipe, I've got here with me 4 amazing herbal powders that is good for hair growth. So the first on the list is fenugreek powder. Fenugreek helps to strengthen the hair. It adds more shines to the hair and also it boosts your hair growth. The next on the list is chebe powder. I know you all have heard of chebe powder. It's a powder originated from Chad. The Chad women always use this to grow their hair. It boosts hair growth and also treat other scalp infections. The next on the list is shikhakai powder. Shikhakai is a natural hair cleanser. It cleanses scalp and also adds more shine and also boosts your hair growth. And the last but not the least is the Amla powder. Amla powder also prevents graying. It makes your hair fuller and stronger and also adds more shine to the hair. And the next for this recipe, I have here with me carrier oils. You can use any oil of your choice, but I'm going in with flaxseed oil. Flaxseed is good for hair thinning and also prevents other scalp infections. I have almond oil, castor oil, and also I have olive oil. And the last I have with me is my natural hair growth oil. You must not necessarily use the oils I'm using in this video. You can use any carrier oil you have. It will still be good to go. You can use either coconut oil, olive oil, or just castor oil. Now to begin the whole process, I have just measured all my powders. The first powder is the fenugreek. The next I have is the chebe powder, which is just a tablespoon of chebe powder. The fenugreek I put 2 tablespoons, and the next I have the shikhakai powder, which I went in with just a tablespoon, and the last is the amla powder, which I went into with 1 tablespoon. So to make this oil, I'm going in with a double boiling method, which you need to place your pot on the stove. You put a smaller size pot, which you'll be adding in your oils. So I'm starting with my olive oil. I put in like ½ cup of olive oil. You can just measure your oil. I don't know. I didn't really put a specific measurement for oil. You can just put in your oils as per how much you want your oil to be. So the next is the castor oil, which I'm adding right now, and the next now is the flaxseed oil. I so much love flaxseed. Flaxseed helps to prevent all the scalp infections. It prevents itchy scalp and it also boosts your hair growth. Okay, now I'm adding my almond oil. And the last oil but not the least is my natural hair growth oil. This is absolutely optional, so you might just go in with any carrier oil of your choice. Like I said earlier, it will be good to go. So once you're done adding all your oils, you just need to warm up the oil and add in now your powders. So you just add in your powders and you need to stir that up pretty well. So at this point now, you need to mix all the powders to incorporate with the oil in order to be well infused. At this point, you need to make sure your stove is on low flame and you keep stirring the oil. So at this point, my oil has been heating up for over 5 minutes. You need to make sure it heats up for about 10 to 15 minutes. My oil has been on the stove for over 15 minutes now. I'll just let it sit for another 5 minutes, then I will turn off the stove. So after you turn off the stove, you need to let it cool down for about 30 minutes, then you strain out the oil. At this point, my oil has been set to cool and it's now time for me to strain out my oil. I'm using a kitchen hairnet. You can go in with either a cheesecloth or a wig cap, whatever you have, in order to strain out the oil. So that's how it looks like. So that's how my oil looks like. It looks pretty thick, but do not worry. Some of the powders may get into the oil, but it's okay. You can still apply that to your hair because you need to wash it off after application. So now for the application method, you just need to take a little amount of the oil and apply to your scalp. Make sure you apply all over your scalp and give it a scalp massage. So right now, as you can see, I'm just putting in the oil in my scalp and giving it a good massage. Make sure you go all over your scalp and also concentrate on your edges. Yeah, because this oil makes your edges to grow. It makes your edges to be more thicker. So make sure you concentrate on your edges. Before I came to know about this oil, I had a lot of scalp issues like dandruff, itchy scalp. But trust me guys, since I started using this oil, it has been so amazing. I can carry on with my hair for over a month without really feeling some itchy sensation. My scalp is always clean and I feel a lot of growth. Like you see, the thickness of my hair is all thanks to this. Once you're done applying the oil to your scalp, make sure you give your scalp a good massage and wash it off after 45 minutes. This oil could be used once or twice a month for best results, and it could be stored up to a month or two without any problem. Be consistent and your results will be great. We've come to the end of this video. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button. Thank you all and see you all again in my next video.